Well, my friends, we did it. And I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And thank you for believing in me, this campaign, and this message. I am truly honored to be standing before you tonight, and I am still processing the incredible energy that each of you have right now. Hear me when I say this. Tonight's victory, it's not mine. It is yours. And it belongs to every single one of you in this room right now. Because every single door that was knocked, every call that was made, and every dollar that was raised, that was each of you in this room. To Congressional District 4, I want to say thank you. To the volunteers who gave up their time, your energy, your passion, and your drive, thank you. And I want to say a special thank you to Loretta. To Betty. I want to say thank you to Melinda, wherever she went.
Jacob, this is the only water party I've ever been to where I would want one.
Because of you. And I want to say thank you to Susanna, to Phyllis, to Coach, to Gail, to Randy, and to Janice. Each of you have been the backbone of this campaign, and I am so incredibly honored by your support. I want to say thank you to Kristen and to Val. The two of you believed in me from day one, before this campaign even existed. So thank you both. And I want to say thank you to Rocio and my boys. They gave up a husband and a father to a relentless calendar. I love each and every one of you. All of this is possible because of them. And I want to take a moment to congratulate Mr. Pixley. Jeff ran a fantastic campaign, and I respect his drive, his vision, and his hard work. Excellent work to Mr. Pixley. Can we take a moment to congratulate him? And so at this time, I want to address, for everyone listening and joining us virtually, every Democrat in CD4, the primary is over, the family is made whole, and it's time to go forward, carry this campaign to November, and retire Tom Cole. To everyone who has been watching from the sidelines throughout this administration, welcome. There is a place for you in this campaign as well. To the independents who could not vote on a preferred candidate tonight, I am asking for your support. And to the Republicans who are pissed off by what is being done in their party's name, I am inviting each of you to create the committee Republicans for Mitchell Jacob. The door is open to any and all who are willing to fight, who want to build a better future for our country and our children, and who are sick and tired of the status quo. Let's get to work. My friends, as you know, this year the United States will be turning 250 years old. That is amazing, and it sounds like a long time. But here is some perspective for us. France is 1,200 years old. The United Kingdom is 700 years old. The Roman Empire lasted for 1,400 years, and China is 4,000 years old, my friend. The United States has lasted a small fraction of that time. And proverbially, we are still in our infancy. And in that time, we have certainly built unmatched power. We have built the most efficient industrial base in the world, and we have built incredible wealth. But as you know, power is clearly not character. And this country must still decide who she is going to be. Who this country is decided in rooms just like this by people just like you on events just like tonight's all across this country. Who this country is going to be is not decided in Washington, D.C. And I want to thank you for showing up to this event tonight. And as we dwell on this 250th anniversary, we must confront a simple, hard truth. Donald Trump and this MAGA movement will be but a dark stain, a blip in the history of this country. Our country is in fact so young that Tom Cole, who has sat in that seat for nearly 24 years, has been a congressman for 10% of this country's entire history. That's how young she is. And let me ask you a simple question. Are you 24 years better off?
54 precinct.
Woo! Is your health care cheaper?
No.
Is your paycheck bigger? Are your schools any stronger? We all know the answer to these questions, and we have the power to change that this November. In fact, I know that we can win this November by just looking at what we accomplished in this primary. We knocked 7,500 doors. We placed 30,000 phone calls. We sent 70,000 text messages, 80,000 emails, canvassed 11 counties, and I put 20,000 miles on my car. We did all of that without a machine, without a single billionaire or special interest backing this campaign. We did it with you, with each of you in this room, knocking doors, meeting your neighbors, and doing the real work. And that's why I know that we're going to win in November. Because did you know, when we knock, we win. When we call, we win. And when we organize, we win. We're going to win this. I told you I'd drone on. I'm almost halfway done. For those of you who did not know, I actually swore my oath of enlistment on Election Day 2016. I did not know on that day whether I'd serve under a Clinton administration or a Trump administration. And I chose to swear that oath regardless, because I swore to support and defend the Constitution, not a king and not a president. And I gladly swore that oath again when I swore my oath of attorney. And that oath for me has no expiration date, my friends. Since that day, we have watched a massive consolidation of presidential power. We have watched authoritarian actions. We have watched an attempted insurrection. We have watched ICE, unaccountable and masked, deployed to the streets of our cities like a private army of this president. But hear me when I say this. The United States has no kings, and that is the oldest law of this land. My friends, I served and fought for this country. I would gladly lay down my life for this country. And I will never stop fighting for a better country for my children or for yours, and for no other reason than they deserve it. And so do you. And in the end, today, we have exactly 20 weeks until the November midterm election. We have 140 days. And let's be clear, my name may be on this sign, and I may be standing here before you giving this speech, but this campaign is not about me. This campaign is about you, about the people of CD4, and I'm not here to tell you how I'm going to represent you. I'm here to ask you how I can be your representative. Because this Congress has failed us. This administration has failed us. The one big, beautiful bill is still being implemented every day in this country and must be rolled back. The attacks on democracy, affordable health care, public education, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid are accelerating every single day in this country. And it is Americans, the hard-working people of this country, who are paying the price. And I promise to fight back. I will stand up for a United States that works for the many, for the people in this room right here, not just the few. I will be a champion for public schools because education is the greatest equalizer of our time. I will be an advocate for the marginalized and working class because I'm one of you. And I will never give up on this beautiful democracy. But now I'm going to flip this around, and I have 4 asks for everyone in this room tonight. First, knock some doors with me. Between now and the midterm election, I challenge each and every person in this room to knock 20 doors per week. If each of you does that, then just this room represents 7,000 doors between now and the midterm election. I hope I can count on you. Second, recruit with me. Not only do I challenge each of you in this room to take the pledge to knock 20 doors per week, but I am challenging you to recruit 3 friends to do it with you. And then challenge each of them to recruit 3 more friends, because that is how we build a movement. My friends, that's how we flip a congressional district. My third challenge is to contribute with me. I will not insult you by pretending that this campaign does not need your treasure. It does. But I will be the first to tell you that I invested $22,500 of my life savings into this campaign back in August, because that's how much I believe in a better future for you and your children. And whether you can give the maximum of $3,500, $500, or just $5, I ask you to give what you can and help take this campaign take back our seat. And finally, lead this campaign with me. My friends, I am building committees. I'm building a finance committee, a field committee, a volunteer committee, an outreach committee, and an operations committee. And I need people just like you to volunteer and lead these committees. I need good people to help run this campaign and build this movement. If you have ever felt like you were made for more than yelling at the TV or doom scrolling social media, then this campaign has a seat for you at the table. And I am personally inviting each of you to come sit. And one thing I want to mention as I wind down my speech is that I am not asking you to go home tonight, celebrate, and feel good about what we did here tonight. No. I'm challenging each of you to go home and get to work, because we have to win in November. In fact, the real fight has just begun, and let me tell you that it is truly the honor of my life to be your candidate, and I'll make a small pledge and promise to you today. Tomorrow, I'll be submitting my resignation from my job and campaigning full-time as your candidate for the United States Congress right here in CD4. It is the honor of my life to be your candidate and to go forward with each of you by my side, because with your help this time next year, CD4 will have a new congressman. My friends, when we knock, we win. When we call, we win. When we organize, we win. Let's win this thing. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Oklahoma. God bless the United States of America. Let's go win this election. Thank you, guys.